Welcome to another edition of Eric's Product Reviews, brought to you by hollywoodfrodo.com. I, of course, am Eric, and today I'm going to talk to you about the LTN Automatic Blood Pressure Wrist Monitor. This will take your blood pressure, but instead of putting it on your upper arm like the ones you probably are familiar with, this one just wraps around your wrist, and everything is self-contained in this little unit. It runs on battery power. You wrap it around your wrist, you press the power button, and it immediately goes to work and will tell you your blood pressure as well as your heartbeats per minute. And also has a feature that senses if there's an irregular heartbeat, then it'll let you know that there's an irregular heartbeat. It has a lot of cool features. It does keep date and time, and you can record in memory your last like 100 blood pressure monitors, and you can record for 2 different people. So it has 2-person memory, and it helps you to keep up with and monitor your blood pressure on a regular basis. Now this is the kind of product that I can sit here and show it to you this way all I want to, but it's not going to help because you want to see it in action. So let's jump over to a video. I'm going to have a close-up and I'm going to show you how it works and taking my blood pressure. So to take your blood pressure with this thing, pretty simple. You just put it on your wrist, facing up like that. Now this is not going to be an ideal situation because ideally I would be sitting down and you would raise your arm. You want this area of your arm to be right about the same level as your heart. And I'm not doing any of that. I'm just going to hold it here so that you guys can see it. So I'm probably not going to get a great reading, but I'll more or less get a reading. And you hear it, that's it blowing itself up. And by that I don't mean exploding. It's blowing up the same way a traditional one does on your arm. Except this, of course, is on my wrist. And it's getting my heartbeat. Taking my blood pressure as it slowly lets off. And you'll see it's probably winding down right about now. Again, this is not going to be accurate reading because I've got my arm in a very funky position. But it's probably more or less accurate. My blood pressure is probably a little bit better than that, and my pulse is probably not that high right now, but or normally, but because of the way I'm holding my arm and stuff. But you can see, very simple. You just put it on, you press the power button. If you're not on the right person, you might want to make sure you're on the right person first, and I'll show you how to switch that in a second. But as long as you're on the right person, you just put it on and press the power button, and it goes to work right away and takes your blood pressure. So very, very simple to use. Now if you long press the power button, and when I say long press, I mean long press, still holding it, eventually it's going to come on, sort of like 10 seconds. And what that does, that puts you in the mode to be able to change the measurement. You can kind of see right there, that tiny little thing. Right now it's on MPHG, that's the standard measurement that places use, but you can switch it to KPA. I don't know what that means because I am not a doctor. But if that means anything to you, the ability to switch between those 2 types of measurements, you can. I know the one that most people are familiar with is this one, which is MMHG is what that is, MMHG. I don't know what that stands for either because, again, I am not a doctor. But you can switch between those 2 fairly easily, so that's good to know. If you want to switch between person 1 and person 2, it's easy. You just quick press that S button, and you'll see as I switch, person 1, person 2. Person 1, person 2. So that's really quick for you to switch to the person who you want to monitor and keep in memory. In order to set the date and the time, you just long press that S button and you'll see it starts flashing. Use the M button to change it, and then the S button to switch to the next thing and go through the whole thing, and that's how you set that up. So really easy to set the date and the time. If you want to check what's in the memory, then you just press the M button. Make sure you're on the right person, of course, and then you just keep pressing it and it goes back in time and shows you the last several readings as far back as you want to go. I also want to show you this cool little carrying case that it does come with and in. So you just put it in there and close that, and there you go. Nice little carrying case, good way to take it with you when you're on the go. So you can see, works really well, takes your blood pressure. I did compare this to a couple of other blood pressure monitors, and it seems to be right in sync with those. Now, of course, you could take your blood pressure, you could go to 5 different urgent cares or hospitals or doctors and have your blood pressure taken 5 times in a row, and there's going to be variation between them, like anything. So with blood pressure, of course, there's a give or take margin for error, probably 5 to 10 either way. So, you know, if you take your blood pressure with this and then go directly to the doctor and take your blood pressure, it's probably going to be slightly different. But overall, it seemed to be right in line with the other blood pressure monitors that I have. One of which I did verify at the doctor's office to make sure that it was giving accurate information. So it seems to work really well. It does have that memory feature. It takes a little bit of getting used to the buttons because you just have 3 buttons that control everything. So you kind of have to read the directions and make sure you're understanding how to use it right to get into settings or to switch over to a different user. But once you get it down, it's fairly simple, and it has all the information you need to just keep up with your blood pressure on a regular basis. And because it just slaps on your wrist like that, really easy to use. Also very small and very portable, so easy to take with you anywhere you need to go. If you're traveling and you want to take a blood pressure monitor system with you because you need to monitor it, or just, you know, you want to take it to the gym or whatever, great because it is so small and so portable. Again, it is available on Amazon. I will have a link in the description below. You can click that link, jump over to Amazon, read what other people have said about it, and pick one up for yourself. Anyway, that's it for this review. If you like this review, please click that like button. If you know anyone who might be interested in this product or someone who might could use this kind of blood pressure monitor, then please share this video with them. You can do that on Google+, Twitter, Facebook, email. All those ways are down there. Just click the right button. Hop over to my channel to check out all kinds of other product reviews. Subscribe. I've got dog product reviews, electronics, gadgets, home appliances, all kinds of stuff. So check that out as well. Anyway, that is going to be it until next time. So have a great day.